Welcome everyone. This is Bhati here from the Global Empowerment Summit, and here we are empowering you for 40 days together with 200 experts. I would like to introduce you Mrs. Manisha Bhati, and sorry, I have to cut this because there is a big echo. So let me see what I can do. Never mind. So I have to cut it at the end.
It's Miss Manisha Bhati, not Mrs.
Miss Manisha Bhati, no?
Bhati.
Miss Manisha Bhati.
Manisha.
Okay, all right. What can I echo? Let me see. You don't have other devices open with the same access?
No, nothing is open.
Okay, let me check my audio settings. An echo cancellation setting when you enter the room. Did you tick it out? You have a camera mic settings on your screen. If you could click in it and make sure the echo cancellation is on.
Echo cancellation is already on.
All right, let's see. Okay, now it's better. No, still a little bit. All right. Sorry, these things have to be dealt with because otherwise it's not enjoyable what we are doing. I will just mute you until you don't speak. So the background noise from you will not come in. I will always unmute you when you answer. Okay? Good with you? Because I believe there is some background noise on your side. Okay, let's start one more time. Hello, everyone. This is the Global Empowerment Summit. I'm here with Miss Manisha Bhati, and she's with us to empower the young and the wise. And we see how they will be both together for 40 days during our Empowering Summit that is free for everyone. And you can freely join in just by registering and take all the value that we prepared. Hi, Miss Manisha. How are you today? How is everything?
Hi, Andrea. Absolutely fine. Hope you're also doing great. Things in India are so good right now. They are taking up pace, and touch wood, everything is going good.
Good to see you here, and I'm really happy that you are on board with us for this amazing summit that we prepared with all of you. I always say it's not my summit, it's our summit, and I'm super happy that you are part of it. I know that you are a very special person, empowering so many. So you have an international women empowerment community, and you are an upliftment trainer, and you are a leadership development. And I know that you are recognized by many brands in India, and you do an amazing job. Please tell me a little bit more about your background. I believe you are the person who can introduce herself the best way.
Sure, Andrea, definitely. First of all, let me thank you and your entire team for welcoming us, giving us this opportunity to come onto your platform, such a beautiful curated platform named as Global Empowerment Summit, and related to the youth and the women out there. And these are the two topics which are very near to my heart, because me coming from a conservative and orthodox family and society, I've realized the importance of education. I've realized the importance of freedom. I've realized the importance of right to taking decisions for your own self. And that is where, I've always taken steps for myself, decisions for myself, right from being educated, completing my education, on the other side, working into a dream job, into a dream company, and then after that, setting up my own training institute named Dream Hunt India. So that is where I'm the co-founder of a training institute. I have a partner as well. His name is Sridhar, and we had met at Deutsche Bank, one of the topmost investment bank, wherein we decided that we really need to do something related to the skill sets of the youngsters, because when it comes to putting forth their ideas, they're very hesitant and they are lacking in the right kind of confidence to take right kind of decisions for themselves. So that is where we set up this training institute, in which we really wanted them to be motivated, moreover skilled, by trainers like us on a regular basis so that their future is bright, and moreover, they are open when it comes to putting forth their ideas onto the table.
Tell me a little bit more about the Dream Hunt idea, the name, and how it was born. It's interesting how people choose names for their platforms.
So, Dream Hunt India, basically, the most important reason behind this was that people are not able to fulfill their desires and their dream. So that is where what we do is via our one-to-one coaching, and also when we train people with in masses, we make sure that their dreams are out there, spoken by them, and accordingly, if they wish to, we can definitely help them out by providing them hand-in-hand support to hunt and find their dreams. So this is where we decided that Dream Hunt India is something that we want to name this institute mostly. And to achieve those dreams, of course, you need to have certain skill sets, respective skill sets for respective fields. And that is where we decided that this name is very much connected to the young youth out there, and also to the females who are sitting at home and not able to take that one step towards living the life on their own terms.
I saw beautiful pictures about you and your participants at your workshops and all the people that you help. It's always interesting to show this part, like how do these events look like? What do the people do there? Exactly what are you doing there? What people can get take away from those events. Could you explain a little bit more how they can do this? How is it happening and what is happening at these events?
So right now about these events, if you want to know, we make sure that females are mentally, physically, emotionally, and financially independent, because these are the core principles that we have always been working on. Because Dream Hunt India is something which is very near to the real life story of Manisha. So as I told you that Manisha comes from a very orthodox and a conservative mindset family, wherein still the education is not being given respect for a female. On the other side, it is always like females are meant to do household chores, and they are not allowed to get out of the house just because a spouse is earning enough, and she is being suppressed, and she's been told to suppress her dreams. So that is what I've always been against. And we have curated and designed these programs only and only to make sure that females are independent on true sense, right from taking decisions for themselves, right from respecting their likes and dislikes, and taking the steps accordingly on their own terms. That is what we want the youth, that is what we want to work on, the foundation of the youth globally, not only nationally in India, but also internationally.
How is the situation in India for the youth? What are the things that they can do? What are the things that they can approach? Do they have a supporting system in general, like the government is supporting the uplifting of the youth, or how does it work? I have never been there, and I would be interested how the youth can get further. How are the schools there? What are the opportunities? We see it in news, but we don't know in the reality how hard it is for them. Is it hard? Is it easy? Tell us a little bit about this.
So, moreover, Andrea, thing is that now at least schools and colleges have been started virtually, 100%, because before this it wasn't possible. And virtually, offline, nothing has started as such. So, we are very, in a way, happy as well that at least the education system is on and we are not losing out on anything. As far as connecting as a business person, as far as connecting with anybody out there, we have definitely made sure that virtually we are blessed with the technology, and we are connected virtually with anyone out there in this world. And if you talk about schools and colleges, as I said, that yes, offline nothing has started, but online things are on, and we are fortunate enough that we have started working towards it. And the government, to a certain extent, yes, of course, it is trying its level best in supporting its youth and also to the companies out there. But I think vaccination is one of the reasons that we should really get vaccinated completely. And then after that, take the best of the precautions that is possible to keep oneself safe and tidy, moreover.
We are also talking about the digital divide at this conference, and I just wanted to ask you whether is it easy for kids in India to access laptop, access phone, or can everyone do these classes through their laptops, or does the school provide these computers, or how does it work?
Absolutely. It is not limited to like, students are just sticking to their phones or something. No, they are open towards their laptops. There are students who are working via their laptop, learning via their laptop, and also onto their phone. So when it comes to technology, nothing has been, restricted or something. Everything is unlimited and in abundance for the students and the corporates as well.
And they have laptops. I mean, I would like to know about more about this, because I know that in Africa, for example, it's a big problem that people don't have laptops, or they don't have anything to connect to the classes or watch the classes, and it's a bit more difficult, for example, to help those kids and just connect them with the world today. So how's the situation in India?
So, to a certain extent, yes, there are people who are not able to, who are not fortunate enough to have a laptop. But yes, by the government or via various NGOs and everything, we've made sure that at least they have a smartphone. So they are having smartphones. But yes, to a certain extent, not everybody can afford a laptop. So that's why there are certain categories in the rural and urban areas where laptops are not being given or not being purchased by the parents.
Tell me a little bit more about yourself, your generational challenges, and how you grew up. What do you see? How is it different from today, so that the young generation can understand a little bit your generation? Give us some insight about your generation.
I think the young generation, to a certain extent, is not super focused towards what we are blessed with. I think they are always wanting, 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 and they should always focus on what is there in their hand, and they should rather be blessed and be grateful of whatever there is there in their hand. So I think things have been taken for granted, and that this shouldn't happen. This will get backfired in their future. So this is the sad part, and moreover, that's what we've always strived to. Give as much as awareness related to things related to education, related to their respective rights. So I think if we tell a particular female to be bold enough to talk, in a very subtle way, or moreover in a very straightforward way, I think at times it has been taken the other way around. So this shouldn't happen with the young generation out there. You should always fight for your right, no doubt, but in a manner in which it should really be the talk of the show, rather. So that is where I really want the young generation to not take things for granted, and stand for your rights, and stand for your decisions. Take your decisions by yourself, and don't make sure that your decisions are not dependent on someone else's approval or permission. If it's good for you and you know it is good for you, you should go for it.
It's nice insight from your perspective, and the young people who are listening to us, please take the advice and at least consider it, because it will not harm you if you consider these advices that you get from other generations. It can just benefit you because of the expertise that all the people have here on this platform. So on the other hand, I am really curious about how you lived this switch of remote work and remote life, since we have this very specific situation that we are in since 2020. So how did you manage to cope with it? How was it for you personally? Did you have some ups and downs? And how did you manage to do the technical part to shift your work remotely, or shift your work to the digital world?
So initially, of course, Andrea, it was very difficult. Like out of nowhere, you've been told that you have to be at home and your business has been stuck. So it was really very difficult to firstly digest and accept the fact that you are no more going to get out of the house, and a complete lockdown has been, put onto every city and to the entire country out there. So it was very difficult, like every other person in every other business. But yes, slowly and gradually we got used to getting used to technology and what is it giving us, moreover, and how we can get connected with people sitting in our own comfort. So initially it was very difficult, but tackling them was something where every day we had to self motivate ourselves and make sure that we take that step towards the work. And there was so much of the chunk of work in which there was no financial monetary benefits, but yes, we had to keep on the uh, ball rolling. That was very important at that time, and to keep that ball rolling in spite of knowing that you're not going to get any kind of benefits out from there. Keeping the, of course, the visibility. Just that one thing is that something that you are going to grasp and get out from those webinars and sessions. That is what we had actually have to digest and accept the fact. And touch wood, things are very good right now. And just because we were patient enough a year and a half back, right now things are good. And I think patience is something that this pandemic has taught us. And of course, the value of each and every thing that is around us.
I love this. I really love this. So hope you are all listening to these insights from Miss Manisha. And I have also another question. I know that you are specifically having knowledge on interview skills and maybe the listening young people or someone who is at least even from the WISE group searching for jobs, right? So can you summarize a few tips that can help the people to master interviews and to make sure that they can get these jobs?
I think the very first thing is that be original. You need to be very authentic when you're talking to the HRs out there. You have to be original. Just the way you're talking to your parents, you're talking to your friends out there, you have to be original. And when I say original, that doesn't mean that you need to giggle out with the HRs out there. No. When I say original, that means you have to make sure that whatever you like or whatever you're good at, you should bring it in front of the HR so that the HR, when he looks into your resume and looks into your eyes, and when he comes to know the confidence about you, that you know that this person is absolutely confident and he's very much original when it comes to his skill sets. I think you are halfway done over there itself. So technically, of course, things are different. But if you talk about the behavioral part, you need to be very original. That is the one aspect. Then second one is confidence. You should have that mindset in your mind that what's the worst that is going to happen? I just have to give my best, and that's it. So the confidence part plays a huge role, and you should make sure that whatever purpose that you're going with, today I'm going to give something, and I'm not going to take something out from this. I'm just over here to give. Even if the HR is there in front of me, I'm here to give him something. I'm here to tell him something about either myself, either whatever I've learned about this company, or anything about my future that I've decided for me. So I have to just give. That might be a knowledge, that might be information, that might be my time, that might be my energy. I just have to give. So we have that giving attitude because a giving attitude is always connected to the originality of your behavior, and also automatically the confidence pops up.
I
I
think we
can't
have
hear
to
you.
repeat the last part. I think we have to repeat the last part because there was some technical issues. So just try to summarize the last part.
Okay. I think the most important part is that you need to be very authentic. So, as soon as you're authentic, as soon as you put forth your ideas and your future plans in front of the HR, already the confidence part gets popped in. Automatically, it gets popped in. So, you need to be very much authentic when it comes to talking to the HR so that the HR knows that, okay, these are the skill set that this person is absolutely confident about. And we should make sure that this particular person should be recruited in our company. On the other side, I always tell people that you should have that mindset in your mind that what is the worst that is going to happen. Okay, I am over here to just give, be it the information, the knowledge, the energy, the time. I am here to give, and I'm not going to take anything out from you. I am just here to give something. And when it comes to giving attitude, all the positive aspects automatically takes its place, and you are halfway done over there.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Now the audience could also hear you. So now we can repeat again a little bit to summarize everything. So what people need to do when they are trying to go for the dreams. So give us a little bit of a summary. What are the steps? What are the things that people have to do or have to try when they want to go for the dreams?
I think firstly, never, ever, ever, ever keep this option of giving up. Never ever. Because I think we have that potential in us. We have that capabilities and abilities in us to achieve our dreams. It is just that we are super, super distracted. And we need to focus on the distraction part. That why I'm getting distracted. What are those causes? And we need to focus on those causes and eradicate those causes. So that slowly and gradually we are able to achieve our dreams. And believe me, if you do not have a dream, you do not have a life. Dreams are something that we need to, that is the sole purpose. That just because this particular aspect that I have to achieve, I am living for this. And dreams are associated with purposes. So I think dreams play a huge role in every individual's life. And Dream Hunt India, as I told you, we can definitely help you out in finding out your dreams and then also help you in achieving them. So if you really want to grow in life, you really want to achieve something out there in this life, you should never ever give up in spite of or irrespective of the amount of failures that you get. You can definitely change the way you approach things, but you shouldn't, change the goal or your dream. So you can change the way, you can change the path or the road towards your dream, but not the dream.
Thank you very much. That's very inspirational. So you listen to us, the young and the wise. Here is some inspiration for you from Miss Manisha. Let's go further a little bit towards diversity. I know that you love diversity. I know that you are supporting cultural connections. So tell me a little bit about your definition of diversity, what it is, and how you imagine that the different cultures can easily connect. How do you empower this part? How do you make sure that the different cultures understand each other?
I think diversity plays a huge role when it comes to development and growth. It is not possible without a proper strategical diversity aspect. So I think each and every individual of every country should have that mindset that, you know what, I am open towards something new. So if you're very stubborn towards your own cultures or towards your own rules and regulations and policies, I think the growth becomes very stagnant, not only for you, but for your own country as well. So right from political aspect or economical aspect or, be it like social aspect as well, you need to have that mindset of diversity. Every country should join hands and make sure that we are a reason towards each other's growth. So that is something that I really look forward, and I have always grabbed international opportunities. I've never given a second thought when it comes to international conferences or summits where people are welcoming or inviting me to put forth my ideas. And it doesn't, I don't actually have that second mindset that, what if people do not agree with my thoughts or views or with my cultures of or my my background as to okay what background do I come from, or does my views or thought really matter or no, that's a secondary thing for me. Putting forth my ideas and thoughts is something that I really look forward towards, and I think in a way this is a diversity, and every youth out there should start involving themselves in such conferences and summits wherein their words are being respected and they are respecting the other person's words too.
Great insights again. I love what you just said. And then let's continue to empower the youth further. I know that you are you received a lot of awards from various organizations, and awards are part of the way how you can become a credible expert. So if you are a young person let's say, who wants to become a speaker, who wants to have credibility and build it up already when they are starting their career, what would you advise to them how to plan this strategical way or path towards getting awards, making up credibility, and being a visible expert after they had a few years of career?
Do not overjudge yourself. Grab as much as possibilities, opportunities as possible. Do not overjudge yourself. I'm repeating myself. And grab as much as opportunities as possible. These are the two things that I've always lived by. Until date, I make sure that I grab opportunities. I might be an international speaker today, so many conferences and summits I attend. But on the other side, I've always made sure that whatever opportunity I get, new opportunities I get, I grab them. Because every opportunity, some way or the other, teaches me so many things that I realize those things only after the opportunity I've, actually worked on that opportunity. So that is what. And if we do not get experiences, you do not get any kind of learnings then. Experience is the other word for experience is a learning. So be it a good experience, a bad experience, these are the things that we have named. An experience is an experience. Whether it's a bad or a good, it is we who are naming it. But otherwise, it's an experience, right? So if you really want to grow, or if you really want that experience to be a learning for you, you have to take that one step ahead. So if you're blessed with a good natural ability of talking, you need to always make sure that you polish your skills every day. So you are a new learner every day. It's not that something that you are already blessed with or something. No. I think every day, even I make sure that I polish my skills. I make sure that there is one thing that I'm learning today. One thing. Because it's always small steps that helps us in reaching the milestone. So I think my advice to those people is that please grab opportunities as much as possible. And secondly, do not overjudge yourself. Do not overjudge. Doing is important.
Let's go further. So, the last part, how would you form yourself like a message to the audience in general about today and about the things that are happening around us? How would you summarize everything and give some, because you are an amazing motivational speaker. So how would you motivate all the people joining this summit to take actions, to implement what they learned, to not just, listen to all these workshops and interviews, but really engage with the experts and really take something home and implement it in their lives? What would you tell them so that they make it?
I think stay in contact. That is very important. Always make sure that you are connected with someone or the other. And you use the technology, you use social media, not let social media use you. So that is very important that, as I told you, you need to stay connected with people, grab opportunities as much as possible. And Dream and India is just one call away. We will definitely share our mail ID and our details with you, so that if at all in future, if you're looking for someone certain kind of guidance from our side, we are just one call away. We can definitely collaborate with institutions, with colleges, universities, and several companies who are looking for their employees certain kind of workshops and programs wherein we can help them out in arranging these workshops, effective workshops, moreover, not only offline but yes, online as well, even if it is into any other country out there. So yes, please reach out to us for anything out there, and we would love to be a part of your institute.
So don't forget to contact Miss Manisha and Dream Hunt if you are hunting a dream, because they are the exact place where you can reach those dreams and you can work towards it, create a strategy and do your step by step, and at the end really see what you were working for in reality. So thank you very much, Miss Manisha, for being here. Thank you for being part of the summit. And as a last word, maybe you can just tell me one quote or anything that you would, some uplifting things, because you are an uplifter yourself, to the audience before we close up this interview.
If you really want to grow in life, if you really want to prove yourself, you need to improve yourself. So I think that you should be a lifelong learner. You should always every day learn some or the other thing. So in this way you can definitely prove not only yourself but to the world out there, and you can definitely be an inspiration to everyone around you. So everyone, stay blessed, stay motivated, and always remember, never ever give up on your dreams. Thank you so much everyone for joining us today.
Thank you very much, Miss Manisha. I'm happy to have you here. And for those who are watching now live, this was a recorded session with Miss Manisha before the event, and we are happy to have you here. And please, you make sure that you are commenting all your questions under this video, because we will get back to this and we will answer all of your questions live during the event when this video will be scheduled. So make sure that you use the opportunity to connect with Miss Manisha and make sure that you are going for your dreams, just as she said. Thank you very much for being here. Don't miss all the sessions. We are here for you from the 29th of September until the 7th of November with all the 200 international experts. Every time, whenever you look on your computer, you will see a notification popping up with all the beautiful events that we created from morning till evening, so that you don't go home empty-handed. Thank you very much, Ms. Banisha, and goodbye, everyone. See you at another session. Bye-bye.